Mm-hmm. Yeah, crack that neck. What's good, everybody? Anthony Moore here, back. It's another day that we getting after it, getting to it, and just like another day. I lost my footing. We got another word. Let me pull it back up. Different. All right, cool. We got another word today, known as still water, a part of a stream where no current is visible. So ultimately, it's depth strong. All right, you stand for something or fall for everything. You move with integrity, and it's a decision you have to make to be able to move with integrity. Because it's easy to move, uh, you know, like a smoke and mirror, or move with glass. Just move just because. But when you have a purpose for why you do what you do, and you move with integrity, move with a level of discernment, you know, a few other things happen. All right, where ultimately the surface of who you are stays a level of calm compared to the person you may be looking at or somebody else. You know, not everybody want to make that decision daily to do better than they say prior did in the past. But you, you different. You different through daily decisions of wanting to be better. So this word of still water, don't let it go over your head in the slightest, as it keeps things steady and allow you to move accordingly through decisions you've made that eventually compound into and turns to something better. Now, today is day 56, I'm not mistaken, of not 365. Today's day 56 of 75 Hard Year 2. Like I've spoke about in prior videos, overall, this 75 Hard Challenge has been nothing more than me looking in the mirror. Very, very reflective every single day on decisions and then on discipline of saying no, because I'm definitely in that season. And, just me and me versus me. Nothing else matters. So it's also now day 244 of 365 of sobriety. Sobriety is also a decision where you could choose to indulge in double juice, but there's a time and place for everything. Or you could just say, I'm focused on delayed gratification. I have other things that I need to progress further along that takes priority over alcohol, which does nothing but slow you down physically, mentally, and then recovery phase, which is usually days after to get yourself back to, base level. But if you're not consuming it, you're able to go compound and do more and have a level of clarity that you wouldn't have had yet being under the influence. So if you want to start yours, are you ready to make that decision? Click the link in my bio, free sober guide for you. Okay. And here it's also another day posted on YouTube every single day to 1,000 subscribers in mass. So the final day of this live every day is on February 13th, which is a little under 21 days. It's like 20, let's see, 13, 19 days. 19 days. Then we're going back to long form videos and, just how to be more effective to continuously gain subscribers to reach that big goal of 1K under the channel while progressing along with, the skills and whatnot. So a lot of moving parts, yet we cannot stop. Will not stop. Came too far to just quit now. So you should have that mantra too as you go through each day, as there's always going to be a challenge await. But remember, the challenge is inevitable. The situation is inevitable. How you react is what controls the outcome. So you do the work to keep yourself in a position of still water, per se. If you want to use that metaphor, you will be impressed by how much farther you go within yourself for continuously doing the things that many others probably would have fallen short from. So give yourself a props for that. I know I do myself, at least try to. So let me get back to in that mode. I was in the middle of working on some training, but I said I gotta get this video out. Today I was at church, a good word, and it was more intimate than usual as it spoke about pastor went into depth about mental health and how much of a priority that plays into everybody's lives, and really how many more don't even speak about it. Like he talked about the suicide rate last year. I'm not sure if it was the country or the state of California, so don't quote me, but I remember the numbers 49,000 and some change of people who, suicide, but only 22,000 of homicides. So what does that say? More than double the amount of people off their self doing because of in a extended period of time of, you know, uh what's the word? Like just being alone. I was gonna say solidarity, but I can't. That's not the word. It's the word when people are in jail. Solitary. Solitary confinement. Yeah. So they're being in solitary, where majority of people usually kill themselves off themselves when they're by themselves, compared to if you are around people who have a community like the church, you would, have more reasons to stay alive opposed to, going bye-bye. So, or self-deletion, which is, a big challenge. And I know it very well. So compared to the people who had homicide who killed others, it was double that number. So that speaks volumes of how imperative mental health is to getting seen and the help needed, whether you understand how to reach out or you just put yourself in that vicinity or proximity, and then things start happening in your favor. It's easier said than done. Easier said than done, uh, by far. So that being said, finish your day how we started it, which is strong. Hopefully, you have accomplished a lot of things on this Sunday, and not just sit around and watch football, um, or sports or whatever. Progress yourself along. There's a time to do that stuff, and there's a time to lock in. So hopefully, you're doing more things to lock in than you are doing to sit back. So on that note, I'm going ahead and let y'all get through the rest of today. But don't ever forget, it's another day to get a W. It's another day to be great. Stay amazing.